Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Monday Morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from the uptrend.com. In the pre-market this morning, stock index futures are up across the board. There's certainly a bid into the market after the German election results came out, and the Nazi Party did not win a major percentage. They got 20% of the vote. 80% of the German people voted against them, and that 80% is going to be forming a government going forward. So that's put a bid into the market this morning. Now, looking at what's going to happen throughout the week, we've got ADP, non-farm payrolls, coming out in the pre-market on Wednesday, and initial jobless claims coming out in the pre-market on Thursday. Those should be the big numbers of the week going forward. Now, we've also got Canadian banks coming out with earnings this week, and we also have NVIDIA coming out with earnings on Wednesday, and so that should be quite exciting. NVIDIA has recently traded up to filling the open gap and started to pull back. It was down on Friday, but certainly not enough to give us a sell signal, so NVIDIA holding up very well last week. Now, we had Walmart leading the market lower on Thursday. We saw a fall through to the downside on Friday. Friday, the market was led lower by United Healthcare, and you can see it recovered a lot going into the close, but that's still quite a big open gap and a stock making a new lower low on Friday. Now, in the pre-market this morning, we've got the Dow up 300 points or so. It was down 748 points on Friday. For the S&P 500, we were down 104 points and change on Friday. We're up 30 in the pre-market. And for the TSX 60, we were down nearly 20 on Friday. We're up 8.7 in the pre-market on Monday morning. So they're certainly eating into some of Friday's losses. But if you got a sell signal on Friday, you get to sell into some strength at the open on Monday morning. Now, the US dollar index had an inside day on Friday, fairly quiet trading for the euro, for the Canadian dollar, while the Japanese yen made a new high for this move. Now, this looks rather bullish when you look at this chart, but if you go back and look at the monthly chart of the Japanese yen, you'll see that nobody can really see that big up move in the Japanese market unless you are a Forex day trader. And that's what's happening right now in the currency market. Now, bonds popped on Friday. Bond yields came down on Friday, and certainly that was a defensive move for the market. We'd certainly like to see bonds continue to move higher and the bond yields to continue to move lower. That could certainly help part of the market going forward. We'll just have to wait and see if that connection happens anytime soon. Now, the VIX is trading slightly lower on Monday morning, but it was up 255 on Friday, giving us a new buy signal, which is bearish for stocks. And you can see it's down just 0.59 on Monday morning. So not enough to give us a sell signal on Monday. Let's move on and take a look at the U.S. most actives from Friday's trading action. And we're really not going to see too many trend changes here. Starting off with NVIDIA, and it looks like NVIDIA's put in a lower high here, which of course is bearish. So we went up, filled the open gap, and have started to pull back. We're looking for a close below $132.03 on Monday to give us a sell signal. New holdings fell out of the sky on Friday and is heading down towards the lows from December. Palantir still on a sell signal, no change there. No change for Intel on Friday, no change for Supermicro on Friday. We still have NEO on a buy signal, no change in trend there. We had Lucid drop into the channel on Friday, so a close below $3 on Monday would give us a sell signal for Lucent. Rigetti still on a sell signal here. Things would change on Monday with a close above $12.48. There's a new high for Alibaba on Friday. No change in trend for Tesla. We need a close on Monday above $365.23. Last time I checked, it was trading down like 75 cents in the pre-market this morning. Looking at Rivian, Rivian is sitting right on the edge of a sell signal. A close below $12.94 would give us a sell signal on Monday. Celsius gapped higher on Friday, so congratulations to anyone long Celsius. We had a new high for AT&T on Friday. No change in trend for Ford. We're looking for a close above $9.48 on Monday. New low there for American Airlines on Friday. No change there. Now, Grab generated a sell signal on Thursday, traded higher on Friday, but not enough to give us a buy signal. There's a new low for Amazon on Monday, and then we had Pfizer back on a buy signal as of Friday's close. Let's finish off this morning's presentation taking a look at the TSX Most Actives from Friday's trading action. Starting off with Enbridge. Enbridge is trying to hold the low from a month ago. Then we've got Cenovus, unfortunately, back on a sell signal as of Friday's close. A new high for B2 Gold. It ran up, tagged our next price target. So congratulations if you had an order in up there. And you can see that that's where we peaked out back in late November. Then looking at Manulife, a huge update on Thursday, big reversal on Friday. It's still on a buy signal here. That would change on Monday with a close below $42.30. No change in trend for Canadian Natural Resources. We're back on a sell signal for Veren. Then looking at Kinross, a new low for Kinross for this move. New high for TELUS on Friday, heading up towards the highs from back in early December, which faded just below the 22.66 level. So just keep an eye on that. Then we're looking at Sun Life, still on a sell signal, no change there. No change for Air Canada. Air Canada trying to hold on to 17.19. It had a high of 17.28 on Friday. If we start breaking away from 17.19, then 15.63 comes into play. Then we've got Baytech back on a sell signal as of Friday's close. No change in trend for Bank of Nova Scotia. Then we've got Bell back on a buy signal as of Friday's close. Now, the last time Bell was on a buy signal, it ran up, filled the open gap over here, and then faded away. I would be looking for a move above that open gap before I'd start looking at being long Bell at this time. Then looking at Brookfield, we're still on a buy signal here. That would change on Monday with a close below $83.43. And as you can see, we ran up, filled that open gap, and then started to fade. Then looking at IM Gold, a new low for that stock on Friday, gapping lower. Then Whitecap Resources still on a buy signal here, no change in trend. Then Pembina is still on a sell signal, no change there. And then we've got Lundin back on a sell signal as of Friday's close. Okay, folks, that is all for this morning's presentation. I'm going to use this morning's open as an opportunity to sell into strength for some of the symbols that I follow that generated sell signals on Friday. You have a great day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Tuesday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.